I've spent some time on the violin, as for one thing, it's my own instrument, and for another, most of the same effects can be produced on the other string instruments. The viola is slightly larger than the violin. Its strings are tuned a fifth lower. I'll first play the violin strings, then the viola strings, and then the range of notes you get from the viola. The viola, being a deeper instrument, is the tenor of the family and has a darker, more mellow quality of sound than the violin. The violas can also sound quite lively, and here's part of the 6th Brandenburg Concerto by Bach, where the violas have to dash about with great virtuosity. The cellos, of course, are much bigger than the violas, far too big for the player to tuck under his neck. Here are the 4 strings of the viola and the 4 strings of the cello, and then the notes of the cello range. The cellos are very expressive throughout their range, low down in the bass, or higher up in the alto. Like the other string instruments, the cello can be muted. And it can play harmonics. Because of the singing quality of its sound, composers often write song-like tunes for the cellos to play. Here's one for a solo cello by Brahms. It wasn't always that cellos had tunes to play, and still they normally provide the bass over which other instruments sing the tunes. But at least they have many more opportunities of taking the limelight than the double basses. The double bass is the biggest member of the string family and has the deepest notes. Here are the strings of the cello, and then the strings of the double bass, and then you can hear some of the notes the double bass can get. The pizzicato of the double bass is very strong. It is often used in jazz. Although you may not hear the double basses as soloists, they do make themselves felt. Here is a double bass part from Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. Now here is the whole orchestra playing the same piece, but try to keep your attention focused on the double basses beneath everyone else.